In my view, maybe it's gray hair or something, but this election for me seems like the most important election we've had in probably my lifetime. Because all of our hopes for change and for moving forward and getting away from George Bush are dependent on whether or not the president keeps a majority in the House and Senate in this election, and in the state legislatures, a Democratic majority. Now, if that doesn't happen, the movement, if you thought healthcare was important to get, it's going to start moving back in the other direction because they want to repeal it. They're already talking about how to get rid of Social Security and privatize it. And I could go right down the list. And what is important, and the reason why I'm going around all the district meetings is you people, not me, but you have the power to make this happen. The grassroots is more powerful than television or Facebook or Twitter or all the other things that are floating around in the air. Somebody knocking on the door saying, I'm here to tell you about the election that's going to occur next Tuesday, and here's the candidates we think are the best candidates, and I hope you'll get out and vote. We've sent out a ballot to everybody's house. It's laying on somebody's kitchen table. And 11% of them have been sent in. That means 89% of the people still haven't filled it out. And it is very important. If you're thinking about Patty Murray, you read about Patty Murray and Rossi and what these polls are all about, she has to show well in this primary. Democrats have got to get out and vote in the primary. And that's true in all these races that you've got here. You've got Democrats, good Democrats, who will ultimately take the seat, perhaps. But they have to show well in the primary. So you've got to get people out and make them understand that the primary election is important so that the person that's at the top of the ticket has had good support in the primary. If Patty Murray gets 35% of the vote, or 45% of the vote, and the 55% is on the Republican side, because we stayed home, we put her at a tremendous disadvantage. So what I'm here really to say is please take the precincts, go get every door, everybody you know that's a Democrat, and maybe those who aren't but can be convinced to come out. You don't want to move backward. Because Rossi would be a step backward, a Republican Congress would be a step backward, a Republican legislature would be a tremendous step backward. You'd have the governor down there trying to manage this state with no support from the legislature. They would be trying to bring her down so that they could get the next election, which is exactly what they're doing to Obama. They're trying to make him appear incapable of governing. So it's a very important time, and the grassroots really does have the power.